Good morning, Tahmina Khan is here in TKMaths S1. In today's video, we will continue studying trigonometry sketches in context of A-level mathematics. So here is a question. In this video, I'm explaining only one question. And it's not only about solving this question, but at the same time, revising the concepts. So this sketch, according to the question, is of p sine square x 2x plus q, right? Now it means it is sine sketch, but in context of sine square. So let's revise a concept a bit and then we will start. So if you remember the general equation of sine, which is a sine bx plus c, right? If a is greater than 0, means if it is positive, then your maximum value is c plus a and minimum is c minus a. But if your a is negative, which means less than 0, then it will reverses. Maximum will be c minus a and minimum will be c plus a. Then look at this in context of a sketch. The sine x sketch is like this. All of us know this thing, very simple. And the range is between -1 and 1. Now think, if instead of sine x, you have here sine square x, then what will be the impact on the sketch? Because sine square x means sine x power 2. It means you will not have negative value. So this part of this sketch, which is below the axis of the curve, will become positive. So what it will become? It will be like this. And now your range is 0 to 1. Because now in this graph, let me change some other color. Now in this graph, the maximum value is 1 and minimum value is 0. So if you see here, I have no number here. It means axis of the curve is at 0 in both the cases. So when you have a square, the range will be from axis of the curve to the maximum. Okay. Now let's see here. If I have negative minus sine x, right? The graph will reverses. It is a reflection in the x-axis now. And if I take a square here, now this will be the shape of the curve and your range will be -1 to 0, right? So now let's go back to the question. So question is saying, first of all, find out the range in terms of p and q, because numbers are not given here. So the question is f of x is equals to p sine square 2x plus q. We have just seen from the previous concepts that this is your axis of the curve. In this graph, I can see very clearly this will be my q. And maximum value is what? Q plus p, because this gives you amplitude. So if it is p unit up from here, then this point will be q plus p or p plus q. Agreed? So range will be from q to q plus p. So I have drawn here neatly for you. You can see here, I have written also here, so that you have no confusion. So this is your amplitude. Agreed? So when you have to write down the range, you will write from q to p plus q. Now let's answer the following questions. Part 2. Now p and q are basically, you can say numbers, right? If they are numbers, then p plus q is another number. Now do you remember, if you draw a line with y is equals to p plus q, where q is a real number, what type of line do you get on the xy plane? Yes, you are right. It's a horizontal line. Similarly, this will be a horizontal line, because what does it mean? Y is equals to q, where q is representing some real number. Similarly, if you see this one, last one, it is half p plus q. So let's just start one by one. So first of all, we are doing here the first one, where we have to state the number of solution. So we will do first one first, p plus q. So this line is p plus q, the first sketch, right? Which is y is equals to, p plus Q. So I'm talking about this purple line. How many solutions, at how many points it is intersecting the curve? Here and here. So you have 2 solutions. Question is not asking what is the solution. It is saying how many solutions. It is saying number of solutions. So for this part, there are 2 solutions. Now where was the line Q? It was here. So now if you look at this line, green line, because y is equals to Q will be a horizontal line, it is intercepting at how many points with the curve? 1, 2, and 3. So you have 3 solutions. Now part 3, which is half p plus q. Now this is confusing. Now q is still here and this was p, right? Amplitude. So half of p will be half of this. So it will be somewhere here. So half p plus q, the line will be here. At how many points it is intersecting the curve? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you will have 4 solutions, right? So I hope you understood part 2 clearly. And now let's see part 3. Part 3 is saying if you have P3, Q2 and function equals to 4, then solve it through working. So I am substituting here the values first of all, which are given to us in the question, and then solving it using the concept of solving trigonometric equation. So what we will do, 4 minus 2 is 2. So 3 sine square x is equals to 2. And what we will do next? Any idea? Yes, you are right. We will take square root on both sides. This will give us plus minus root 2 over 3. If it is plus minus root 2 over 3, then sine answer will lie in all 4 quadrants. What was the domain given in the question? Did you notice? The domain in the question was given 0 to pi. So we will give answer only between 0 to pi. Mostly mistake happens in all quadrants you give the answer, right? But right now I will give answer only between 0 to pi because this part relates to all the part given underneath. But I think I have shown you for all the 4 answers up till 2 pi in case if the range is different, but let me explain it to you here. Okay, so now my answer according to this will be in all 4 quadrants. Here and here positive, here and here negative. This we do not need because of the given domain to us, but I will show you here all working in case if you have to find out all the answers, right? So now first of all I will find out the basic angle. Now the basic angle is 0.956 and please remember you have to keep the mode radian, okay, not degree, make sure. Now it means in the first, second and third, fourth quadrant, which is ASTC, you will draw the basic angle. Now what will be your answers with respect to all these basic angles? Your answers will be, one answer will be this, other answer will be this, which is pi minus this, pi plus this, 2 pi minus this, right? And all these answers will be equals to what? 2x, because I have 2x here. And then to find out the answer x, I will divide them by 2. So I hope you understood it. Thank you very much for watching. Please press like and subscribe button and share it with your